Hi, this is Eve Sheldon with the Power of Tarot, and we're going to take a look at El Nino and what it's going to bring for us this winter. And specifically, we're going to ask in Yosemite. So it'll be interesting to see what Spirit feels like El Nino will bring us. El Nino is a fact here in California. They've measured the waters off the coast. You know, they have a certain temperature. We've had some crazy flash flooding and crazy weather already. And where I live, we've had some mudslides that have come on the hillside because there was a fire a couple summers ago that burned all the brush. We have a mini Grand Canyon in my street in front of my house. You can't drive a car across it. So some things are already happening, and it's only fall, and winter's yet to come. So let's take a look at what El Nino in Yosemite is going to bring us and see what we can get here. I'm going to do another Shining Star spread. We'll look at the different aspects of what's going on. And just dropped a card, so we got to retrieve that. So, in the physical position, we have two male energies from the sword suit. So swords represent intellect and mind. Remember, the sword is what cuts through things. The mind can cut through. It can represent speech too. The sword cuts through. So speech can be very cutting sometimes. And they're both male energies and very youthful energies. At the bottom we have the Knight of Swords. So there is our knight. His horse is unbridled and ready to roll. So that Knight of Swords energy, he's still figuring out how to use his intellect and mind. And that horse is unbridled and can get a little reckless. He's got a lot of power behind him. So in physicality, that's what El Nino is going to do for us in Yosemite. It will cut through a lot of BS and crap. At the top, we've got the Page of Swords, which is another male energy with the swords. And he's even younger than that Knight of Swords. And so he also is learning how to use that intellect and mind energy, but just sort of as a baby, kind of figuring it out, maybe even a little bit of adolescent energy there. So male, which can be forceful, top and bottom here in the physical position for El Nino in Yosemite this winter. Things are going to get, slashed through and cut through, and there could be a lot of carnage, so to speak. The next position we're going to look at is what's going to happen emotionally. At the bottom, we have the Tower card. So there it is. And the Tower card is cataclysmic. It also means things will happen very quickly. And it's not necessarily a negative card, but it just is a card of old things being deconstructed and being deconstructed very swiftly. It can be traumatic because it's so swift, but it's things that need to be changed. So things that need to be changed emotionally are going to be torn down and then sort of scattered, and so that we can rebuild something in a better way. Page of Batons is at the top of the emotional position here. There he is. He's got that cheetah by his feet, and the batons represent spiritual nature. Page is just learning about that again. But learning about how to use his wand, so to speak, his spiritual wand, and how to channel spirit. So the deconstructing of old emotional patterns is going to, through El Nino, and the clearing out is going to allow us to rebuild ourselves emotionally in a more spiritual way. It's pretty cool. Mentally and intellectually, on one side here, we have got the Two of Coins. That's the balance card. So the balance card is about, in physicality, having to work hard. Everything's going to be up and down, back and forth. Our mental faculties, we're really going to have to work at adjusting to the El Nino situation or barrage this winter. 10 of Coins is on the other side in the mental position. That shows success in the material physical world. So working on that balance mentally with El Nino is going to bring us a lot of success. So that's good. very positive. Spiritually, at the bottom of our spread, we've got this moon card. The moon card is come up again. So spiritually, there's some things that are hidden about El Nino. They will be revealed to us as we go through this winter. Things are going to be uncovered. It will be beneficial because at the top we have this Two of Batons. That is the virtue and integrity card right there. As you can see, this woman is exposed. She doesn't have any clothing on in front of all the people that are at the bottom that look like little rocks there. And she's exposed spiritually. And so what's going to happen is we're going to have it all sort of laid out in front of the public and in public view. And that's okay. It's a good position to be in, to be more vulnerable spiritually. And things are going to be uncovered. So a lot of change, a lot of catharsis going on with El Nino. Our outcome card is shown by Ace of Coins. So that is the biggest success card in the tarot deck again. And coins represent earth, money, and work. So we will have great success in physicality with this. It's going to bring us success once we're through it. And then King of Coins is right next to that. So remember, King is a master. Coins are about money and work. So we're going to have more mastery with work and physicality. So that's going to be good. They're crossed by our final outcome card, which is the Four of Coins. Four of Coins is all about power and boundaries. The boundaries can be about emotional, physical, spiritual, mental, but building better boundaries. So El Nino is going to give us a great catharsis and lead us on to some really being in our highest virtue and integrity spiritually. So we look forward to it.